Rabiu Kwankwaso of Nnpp reviews what could make him step aside ahead of 2023 general election. The presidential candidate of the new Nigerian People's Party, Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, has revealed what could make him step aside as the candidate of his party ahead of the 2023 general elections. Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, a former governor and minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, is one of the leading presidential candidates in the country. He has been consulting widely since he declared his presidential ambition some months ago under the platform of the new Nigerian People's Party. Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, while speaking at an event in Enugu State, stated that he is willing to step aside if his party gets a better candidate. His words: "I am willing to step aside if the new Nigerian People's Party, Nnpp, gets a better candidate, but for now, I am the best there is, and that is why I am working tirelessly to ensure that we win the elections and give Nigerians a better representation." In his own words, "I am willing to step aside if the Nnpp gets a better candidate, but for now, I am the best there is, and that is why I am working tirelessly to ensure that we win elections and give Nigeria a better representation." So Kwankwaso now is saying that in Nnpp, there's no good person anymore. He is the best person. And that is egotic, that is ego. You understand? Because that is why when he formed Nnpp, he approached Labour Party to merge with Labour Party, and in that, he also saw himself as the best and that Peter Obi should be his deputy. Unfortunately, Peter Obi rejected the offer and the approach. So he came back and he got frustrated and he continued as the presidential candidate. So now he's telling us that the only thing that can make him step aside is if the party gets a better person. For now, he is the best that there is. And that is why he's fighting to win the election so I can give Nigeria a better representation. Are we sure he is the best? Who makes him think he is the best? Probably within his party. That means sometimes they just go form this mushroom party just to get government and INEC allocation of funds to run the party, because that is another way they make their own money. And then also put it on record that he was one time a presidential aspirant in Nigeria, because he looks at that also has some kind of social and political benefit for the participants or for the contenders afterwards. So those are the political things that or benefits that are behind forming political parties and becoming an aspirant. And that's why we have over a lot of parties today. Some parties we don't even know their name. We don't even know when they were formed. We don't even know who is leading them. We don't even know upon all the parties in Nigeria today. We only have PDP, APC, and now Labour Party making waves. Right? Action Congress under Showore, okay. It has also been making waves for some time now. Now Nnpp through Kwankwaso is trying to make a wave, but then there's no headway. Who has, apart from people of Kano, where else does Kwankwaso and Nnpp has candidate and has structure in place? They were blaming Labour Party, and Labour Party has no structure. Labour Party doesn't have anything. Now Labour Party has overwhelmingly covered the whole country. They still say he has no structure. Now the Labour Party influence and their structure compared to what Kwankwaso has with Nnpp, which one is better now? Which one has better grounds? Which one has better influence across the country? Can Kwankwaso come to places like Edo, Delta, or Lagos to come and campaign, or Ondo, Ogun, Oyo, Osun, Ekiti to come and campaign? Can he go to Kwara? Can he go to Benue? Can he go to Plateau State? All right? Can he even go to the southeastern states? Okay, he went to Enugu to talk, to say what he's saying now. He went to Enugu to say it. So how many states has he gone? And how many states has these structures? that will represent him and his party very well during the election. So these people just form Boshro parties just to make names and add their name in the record of previous aspirants and leaders of political parties in Nigeria. They really know that they will not go anywhere. They know it. So and now at the end of the day, probably very close to the election now, he will shut down his party and then line up behind another party, probably behind PDP or APC or even that Labour Party itself. Because when he sees that it's not going to go anywhere, he will surrender his party and his people to another political party, just like Labour Party and other parties in Osun State lined up behind PDP Adeleke. And that was how Adeleke had to win the election against APC and Oyetola, the incumbent governor of the state. So I will not be surprised if Kwankwaso and his Nnpp does that during the election. Line up behind a favorable political party that will probably promise him a ministerial appointment. Because all this thing they are doing is just to gain popularity and to gain favor and to gain connection across the political parties and across the political space. That is just what they are doing. They want to register their presence in the political space so that they can be given certain considerations, so that they can be given some considerations. But we want to see how that will work for him this time, saying that he cannot step aside until he sees a better person. So where is that better person going to come from? Who is that better person going to be? There's none for now in his party. And that is why he's saying that he's the best for now that will ever be. And that is what he's fighting to win the election and to give Nigeria a better representation. What kind of representation? All these people that are in the north that are going to continue the Fulani agenda and the Fulani jihadist plan and perpetuating what Usman and Fodio started so many years ago. And this I think Nnamdi Kano is shouting about, and that is why they're locking him to annihilate him, to make him stop talking. These people don't have the interest of Nigeria at heart. It is obvious and it is clear. They don't have interest of Nigeria at heart. Okay, Kwankwaso now, he was a governor of that state under PDP and has also been a senator. So now, what impact did he make in the state? And how come he lost the party to APC and Ganduje? How? If he's such an authority in Kano State. Because people you just make noise say Kano State is a very large state. If you win Kano State, you just need a few more states to win the presidency, to win this, to win that. Can Kwankwaso today, even with his Nnpp right there in Kano, win 50% of Kano State? He cannot. I don't think he can win up to 50% of Kano State. Not talk of winning 10 or 20% of every other state in Nigeria to become a president. It's not possible. So these people are just using us to play chess, to play gamble, to play Ludo. You understand? We are just like the seeds in the chessboard. So let him try his popularity. Now he said he's working hard to win the election to give Nigerians a better representation. Let him test his popularity and let's see where he will get to. All right? Let's see where he will get to. He formed a party and unilaterally won the presidential primaries of the party to emerge as the flag bearer of the party. All right? Can he, if he had gone to PDP, can he win primaries? If he had gone to APC, can he win primaries? Even Labour Party, can he win primaries? So it's just a one-man, small fish or big fish in a small river, one-man kingdom that is a king over there. That is just what he's expressing. So let's see how that will help him. Let's see how that will help him in the forthcoming election to see what he has in place for himself. So somebody is saying here, thank you, we heard you. From Buhari to Kwankwaso, same north and same northwest. Okay. Another person saying, some people pride won't allow them think well. That is exactly what is happening to Kwankwaso. It's self-ego, pride. So he feels he's the best. And that domineering influence he has in Kano is what they want to extend to the rest of Nigeria. Because what they do is that they dominate their people totally and make their people become second citizen under their leadership. So where a situation where in a whole community or in a whole empire, the king is the only one man standing, the rest line up in the morning, every morning with plate of food, collect food, eat, go home. That is the kind of lifestyle they want to spread to the rest of Nigeria. It cannot work because that is not the lifestyle of the rest of Nigerians. We work hard for what we want to be. So, all right, Kwankwaso, with your pride and with your personality as the best in Nnpp, we wish you good luck. This is what he has to say. And let's hear you people's comment below. And thank you for listening.